بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamualaikum everyone. This is science class for the level of class 2. Today we are going to start a new chapter and today we will also finish the chapter. So the chapter number is 12 and name of chapter is forms of water. First of all, what is the meaning of form? Form means shapes of water. Let's see how many shapes are there of water and what is written in your book about it, right? You have to open page number 69. Let's start reading. This is page number 69 of your science book. Chapter number 12, forms of water. Water is found in three forms or states: solid, liquid and gas. Water is found in how many forms? Three forms. Form or state means shapes. Number one is solid, second one is liquid and third one is gas. We are going to read about all three of these shapes of water in this chapter. Water in its common form is a liquid. Liquid is the most common form of water. It is tasteless. Does not have any taste. Odorless means it also does not contain any smell, and colorless. It is also colorless. What is the meaning of colorless? Colorless means it does not have any color. Now, it has no shape. If we talk about the liquid form of water, so it does not contain any shape. It can take the shape of container. I will explain you with the help of example. Water can change its form. It means water can change its shape. It can be found in three different states. It can be found in three different shapes. What is number one? Solid. Second one is liquid. Third one is gas. So, we are talking about forms or shapes of water. So, they are telling us that there are three forms of water. How many forms of water? Three forms of water. Learn with me. There are three forms of water. Number one is solid. It looks like this. The water in the form of ice is called solid form of water. Okay, second one is liquid. Liquid form of water is this one. See, this bottle is completely filled with water. The liquid form of water is the most common form of water. You can find this form everywhere, right? In liquid form, we also drink this water. We also use this water for washing, for taking bath and for so many things, right? And it has no color. You can see it does not have any color. It also does not have any smell, no taste, and it does not have any shape. It can take the shape of the container. For example, this bottle is the container. So it has taken the shape of this container. You can see there is no form of its own. It is the form of this bottle that it has taken. So, liquid is the form of water that does not have any proper shape. Third one is gas. Gaseous form of water contain water vapors. Right? When water is in the form of gas, it means water is in the form of very small particles which are called water vapors. Right? So, these are the three shapes or forms of water. Now let's read what they are saying in your book. Open page number 69 and look at here. Solid state. Ice is the solid form of water. Ice is frozen water. It is hard when touched. It has a definite shape and It also does not flow. Activity number 1. Take a plastic tray and fill it with water. Keep the tray in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours. You will find that water has changed to its solid form, i.e. ice. I told you what is the solid form of water? That is ice. When water is present in the form of ice, that is the solid form of water. How is this form? How is this shape? This shape is very hard. It has a definite shape. It cannot take the shape of container. If you put it in anything, it will not change its shape. It is frozen and it also does not flow like liquid shape of water. Activity number 1, I know you all are doing this thing regularly, that to freeze the water to get cool water. So this is the most easy activity for you. Activity number 1, take a plastic tray just like this, fill the water in it and keep it in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours. What happens? It will convert in the solid form of water, which is called ice. Change of water into ice on cooling is called freezing. Now they are telling us what is the name of this process. When water changes into ice, it means into solid state. This process is called freezing. Can you drink it now? No, you cannot. You cannot use it for washing or cleaning. You cannot use this water for washing, for cleaning, for taking bath, right? Water in the solid state is used to cool or store the food. It is also used for treatment of injuries. Sometimes, you know, we use ice for the treatment of injuries, right? So, this form of water, it can be used for very few reasons, but the liquid form is the form which we use every day for so many things, and that is the most common form of water. Now, let's move to the next page. Page number 70. Let's read about the second shape of water. Liquid state. What is the second state? Liquid state. Liquid is the most natural state and form of water. Water in its natural state is liquid. Water is commonly found in this state. Commonly you will see water in this form, in this shape, which is liquid. Activity number 2. Now here is one more activity for you that is also very easy. Take some ice cubes. Now we are going to convert ice into liquid. Take some ice cubes in a glass and leave them for a while. You will observe that the ice cubes disappear. Disappear means they don't exist anymore after some time. In place of the ice cubes, you will find water in the glass. You see, you fill this glass with ice cubes. After some time, if you put it in room temperature, it will convert into liquid state. This is the liquid state of water. When ice melts, it changes into its liquid state or form, i.e. water. Liquid state is the water state. Change of ice into water on heating. Now, this is the process in which ice is changing into water, but on heating is called melting. This process is called melting. Water in the liquid state is its most important form. Life would not be possible without it. Water is used for drinking, taking a shower, cleaning, cooking, etc. You can see in all these pictures that the liquid state of water is the most useful and natural state. You also see liquid state when you look at sea, rivers, lakes and ponds. There are so many animals, they live only in water. They cannot survive without liquid state of water. So this is the most important form of water. Plants also need water to live and grow. Many animals can live only in water. Next page, page number 71. This is the third state of water, which is called gaseous state. In this state, water is present in the form of gas or water vapors. Now, who will tell me what are water vapors? I told you in the previous class, water vapors are very small particles of water when water is present in the form of steam or gas. They are called water vapors. So, let's read. Steam or water vapor is the gaseous state or form of water. It is always present in the air around us. When water is boiled, it changes into steam or water vapors. I told you that water vapors are always present in the air. Why? Because with the help of sunlight, the water becomes or converts itself into water vapors in sea, in rivers, in lakes, in ponds. So it mixes with the air. Activity number 3. This is also very easy and you have seen it many times at your home. What happens? Boil water in a kettle. When you boil the water, boiling water produces steam. You see smoke is coming out from that container when you are boiling the water, which is seen coming out of the kettle. So this is the gaseous form of water. That steam contains water vapors, which is the gaseous form, i.e. steam or water vapor. Thus, water changes its forms. These are reversible changes. Water in gaseous form is used for running an engine, producing electricity, and for steam inhalation. These are the things for which we can use water in its gaseous form. When water is heated, it changes into water vapor. Now, here is also one more process in which water is converting into water vapors when it is heated. This process is called evaporation. When water vapor is cooled, it changes back into water. This process is called condensation, right? Remember all these points. Read with me. Water has 3 forms. How many forms? 3 forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Ice is the solid form of water. Water in its natural state is liquid. Steam is the gaseous state of water. The 3 forms of water can be changed into one another. Now, we will read about these processes we have written on board. These are the processes in which water is converting itself from one shape or form to another shape. Number 1 is freezing. What happens in freezing? When water changes into ice. When we freeze the water in freezer, that is called freezing. Second one is melting. When ice is changing into water on heating, that is called melting. Evaporation, change of water into water vapors. We have read about these 2 last processes in the previous chapter as well. Evaporation and condensation. So what is evaporation? Change of water into water vapors is called evaporation. It happens on heat or with the help of sunlight. Now the last one is condensation. When water vapor is cooled, they convert back into water. That is called condensation. This process happens on cooling. So all these processes, all these definitions you need to learn. You need to know how many forms of water are there. There are 3 forms of water. What is the first one? Solid, which is ice. What is the second one? Liquid, which is the most important and natural form. The third one is gaseous form of water. It means water vapors, right? Now we have some book exercise. That is exercise B on page number 72. Open page number 72. So this is page number 72. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Ice does not dash. What will be the answer? Flow. Write the answer. Second one, when water is heated, it changes into water vapors. Write the answer. Third one, when water is cooled, it changes into ice. Next one, ice has a definite shape. Number 5, when ice melts, it changes into water. And the last one, change of water into ice on cooling is called freezing. So this is your book exercise you have to complete. We have some copy work as well. First of all, you will have to make the title page, chapter number 12, forms of water. Here are some question answers. Question number 1, name 3 states or forms of water: solid, liquid, gas. Question number 2, what is the most common form of water? Liquid. Liquid is the most common form of water. Question number 3, what happens when water is heated? Answer is, when water is heated, it changes into water vapors. What happens when water is frozen? When water is frozen, it converts into solid state, which is ice. So this was your copy work. I hope you understood the chapter. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.